Welcome to the Muxall Open IoT channel. I am your host, Michael Crane. In today's video, we will be taking a look at a Heatfounder HFBBQ14 quartz igniter. I received this igniter back in May of 2023 and have just now had an opportunity to take a look at it. If you've been following us on our Muxall Pro Barbecue Controller Facebook page, I posted a video showing one of our beta testers testing this quartz igniter and how fast it ignited the pellets. I'm interested in this igniter for use in the porcelain burn pots I sell. Currently, the porcelain burn pots have to be modified so the ceramic igniter will fit in it. The quartz igniter would eliminate the need for this modification and reduce my labor greatly. Our igniter came in a very nice retail package as a complete kit to replace a stock steel igniter. Looking at the back, there's not much information, just some marketing swank. There is a QR code on the back that I assume will take you to the Heatfounder website and hopefully the installation instructions, but I didn't test it. My initial impression of the packaging and opening the packaging is good. The igniter looks and feels like high quality. No instructions came with the igniter, but I was sent some along with my igniter outside of the package. I'm not sure why they didn't print the instructions on the back of the packaging instead of the marketing swank. The quartz igniter is made from silicon nitride, which is supposed to be much more durable than the ceramic. Looking at the instructions, the first inside page has more marketing swank, which is just a repeat of what's on the back of the packaging. Then it has a breakdown of parts of the igniter with their respective names. The second inside page is the accessory list. This page lists the parts with their names that come in the small bag. It also shows where they go on the grill and igniter assembly. Even the installation tool and how it is used is shown. This is very nice attention to detail. So often installation instructions are an afterthought and usually poorly written. The back page has the installation instructions with another QR code. The installation instructions are so-so. But there is a tiny note on the bottom left corner that caught my eye. It says, "Keep the ignition rod mounted vertically." That is a very easy notation to miss. I wonder what would happen if the igniter wasn't mounted vertically. Looking at the parts in the bag, there's a fixing ring that is used to hold the igniter in place, a 5 amp 250 volt fuse, the special screw, the gasket, and some random extra screw that's not even mentioned anywhere in the instructions. Twist ties hold the igniter wire and the installation tool. The installation tool is basically a really long twist tie, which seems rather comical, but it's nice that it's included so the installer doesn't have to chase down a string or a piece of wire to pull the Molex connector through the grill. Taking a closer look at the ceramic flange on the igniter, it looks and feels like plastic, but according to the specs, it's ceramic. The wire looks and feels like very good quality 18 gauge wire with a fiberglass sheathing. One thing I notice is the wire looks a bit short. Taking out a ruler, the igniter wire measures in just under 2 feet. That could be a bit troublesome for folks that have larger grills. Now the big question for me, will it fit in this porcelain burn pot? When porcelain burn pots are manufactured, porcelain gets into the igniter tube, making the opening smaller. This can sometimes cause trouble for mounting steel igniters that are built for a snug fit. It fits! And it can also be rotated. Very good. The igniter goes to just about the end of the igniter tube, which is okay. The igniter doesn't have to be in the pellet hopper to ignite the pellets. In fact, it actually protects the igniter more. So let's go ahead and assemble the igniter into the porcelain burn pot. This should be very easy. Looking at the instructions, the fixing ring goes over the Molex connector to the ceramic flange. The gasket goes over the igniter to protect the igniter from the metal burn pot. However, when trying to install the special screw, Wah, 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 wah. It doesn't fit. The fixing ring needs to be bent to make the screw fit. Minor adjustment. Now with the fixing ring adjusted, we should be able to get this little hard to hold screw into the threaded hole. Success! I didn't time it, but it was very fast and easy to install. We have a spare part left over, but what would a project be without a few extra parts left over, right? So far, the Quartz igniter looks like a winner. Let's consider the pluses and minuses. Pluses. First, it's easy to install with no burn pot modifications required. That's a big plus for me. Looks well made with good quality parts. Comes complete with everything needed for installation, and the quartz is more impact resistant than ceramic, which is the #1 cause of ceramic igniter failures. Now for some minuses. First, the wire length is a bit short, but I think I can order them with 1 meter, which is about 3 foot of wire. In my opinion, I'd rather have too much wire than not enough. The spec says the igniter is 240 watts, which is about 2 amps at 120 volts. And that's not including the inrush current when the igniter is cold. So, yeah, this could pull quite a bit more. This is a bit high compared to 170 watts for the Muxol ceramic and 200 watts for just those generic steel igniters you can buy on Amazon. And this could be a problem with some controllers because it may cause the fuses to blow on them. Caution, do not ever put a higher amp fuse in a controller than what the manufacturer specified. Doing that could lead to the controller catching on fire. Please don't do it. Okay, so enough with that. Oh, and last but not least, I forgot, what is the last minus for this quartz igniter? The $50 price tag. Woo! That is one expensive igniter. So what's the verdict? Thumbs up. With a caveat. I would buy one if I couldn't use a PNC which is about the same price. I think a PNC on my website's about $48. Here's an example. If there's a lot of grills out there that have the V-type burn pots, like the Memphis grill and some of the Z grills. So those are an ideal market for these quartz igniters. Anyway, so I will probably stock some of these quartz igniters because they're good quality. They look like good quality. They're being used quite a bit, and there's a market for them. There's a lot of people that can't use the ceramics igniters because of the size or their burn pot configuration. So anyway, that's it. If you like this video, give it a big thumbs up. If you have any questions or comments, post them under the video and I'll try to answer them the best I can. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time. Don't forget, you can support the Muxol Open IoT channel by donation using a credit card and PayPal, or by purchasing products at the Muxol store. Details and links are in the description under this video. Well, that's it for this video. If you liked the video, give it a big thumbs up, that helps, and hit the subscribe button, that really helps. If you have any questions or comments, post them in the comments under this video. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.